Morning and welcome back to White Mountain Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Joining us in the studio, we have Allyn Roberts and Melody Nestor from the Mount Washington Valley Skating Club. How are you guys today?
Great.
It's almost as, well, it's always skating season, but in your mind, I think people think probably fall and winter more for skating.
Absolutely.
But you can skate right now.
You can.
If you want, absolutely. We were talking about that
Yes.
earlier because we were talking about the skating rink in North Conway, which you really can't skate on right now. But you can at the Ham Arena.
Yes.
Absolutely. So let's talk about what the Mount Washington Valley Skating Club is.
It is. It's a nonprofit, and that's been around for quite some time. And its focus is is supporting the art of skating and sport of skating, and getting as many people excited and involved in that as possible. We work with children as well as adults. So we are trying to work more with kids who can, kids and adults who can stand and glide independently because of COVID.
Yeah.
But once they're able to do that, Allyn, our skating director, can take them from there. So we do that. We have done some fundraisers, and we have kids that participate in competitions, and so people can learn to skate for hockey, and then take it as far as they want to take it, and really become artistic and an advanced skater who can travel and do lots with it.
That's so cool. And
Yeah.
how many years has the skating club been around now?
Oh, I was trying to rack my brain and think of that. We're working on putting together a history now, and 2006, I believe. No, much earlier than that.
Yeah.
I'm hearing around 20 years.
20.
Wow.
20 plus years. So yeah, I will get back to you on that.
Yeah,
And,
I'm very curious about that. So.
yeah.
And so, Allyn, talking about people learning how to skate and then going up through the ranks, that's exactly what you did as a kid. Not up here, but that's exactly what you did.
I did. I was a competitive figure skater growing up and in the Boston North Shore area, and loved competing and performing, and was hired by Disney on Ice when I was 17, and I left home and toured the world for 3 years prior to going to college, and had the opportunity to skate across the globe. And then when I was in college, I was like, I need to make some money, so I started coaching, and the rest is history. I've been on the ice all my life.
That's terrific. And so let's talk about what your role is with the skating club.
Sure, my role is of skating director, and so my responsibilities include everything on ice, from planning, organizing, and then bringing to life the lessons that our skaters have and the skills that we teach them and the curriculum that we follow. So I'm really organizing the 2 days a week that we have ice time at the Ham Arena. That would be Sundays, afternoons, and early evenings. We have our Learn to Skate program where we welcome all those new skaters to come and try it out and learn new skills. And then Wednesday afternoons, early evening, we also have a free skate hour where skaters can come and practice maybe more advanced skills and utilize the entire ice surface.
Very cool. Now, let's ask this question. Can anybody learn to skate?
I think so. Yes.
I look at me, so I'm like, yeah.
Yes.
And everybody needs to define their vision of skate,
Yeah.
right? So if you can define it, we can bring it to life.
That's very cool. And you had mentioned about hockey skating too, because that's,
Yes.
you work with, because I know there have been numerous like Kennet players who started
Yes.
with the club and learned how to skate. And I mean, because that's the first step. There are probably people like, I'd love to play hockey, but I can't skate.
Right. You need to not only be able to hit the puck, but you need to get to the puck.
Yeah.
So learning skating is important, and power stroking, and learning how to move quickly and accurately on the ice. We did have one student once who has really gone far, and I won't out him now, but his dad came back and said, hey, he's doing great, but really the initial lessons on the ice with us really made the difference for him, because he was going gangbusters. I've lost touch, and I'm not sure what he's doing now,
Yeah.
but I have a feeling he's doing something with his hockey.
Well, over the years, you've been on the program a lot over the years and brought some of the skaters with you who are probably now adult, including your daughter.
Yeah.
And the thing that I've always, taken from especially talking to the kids, is just how much they love it. I mean, it's just one of those things that they look forward to get out on the ice and just go skating. And I imagine that's exactly what your childhood was.
Yeah, the smell of the rink is. Skaters love the smell of the rink and the freedom that you feel when you step on the ice and you're able to move and glide the way you can on skates. It really is an amazing feeling, and we have a lot of skaters that just love it from the first minute they step on the ice.
And so, if you were to start with the Learn to Skate program, what do you do? How does everybody get involved with that?
Sure, we have registration open on our website, mwvsc.org. Yeah. Our Learn to Skate sessions are Sunday afternoons, currently running from 3:30 to 4:30. Actually, they start this afternoon.
Wow.
And what happens in that hour is you will have a 20-minute lesson, a small group instruction with similar skating level skaters. And then you have 40 minutes to practice your skills. And if you are a beginner skater, if this is your first time on the ice, you can plan on having your lesson right away so that we can help you with whatever you need to be comfortable on the ice. And then you'll have 40 minutes to practice. And our first session, as I mentioned, does start this afternoon, and it runs for 7 weeks, with the exception of Columbus Day weekend. We do take the holiday weekends off, so you don't have to worry about coming back to skate on those long weekends.
And at what age can you start skating?
We're saying 5, right?
We're saying 5 this year, mostly because of COVID, and we really need the skaters to be able to stand on their own with minimal physical touch from the coaches. But we have taken skaters much younger than that in the past, and maybe we'll get there again someday.
Yeah. That's cool. So anybody can skate.
Anybody can skate, and Melody mentioned it earlier. We have quite an adult following at the skating club, and so I think our adult skaters love skating just as much as our younger skaters, so we welcome all ages.
That's great. Mm-hmm. Now, you mentioned about a fundraiser coming up.
Yes, yes. It's on Saturday, September 18th, and I heard some earlier programming that it sadly is the same day as Jen's Friends, but it's flexible. So it's a mini golf event, so you can come anytime between 10 and 2 to Pirates Cove Adventure Golf down by Comfort Inn Suites. And this is our 3rd year doing it, and it's been a lot of fun, very casual. You can compete for prizes, but you can kind of come in whenever it works for you, leave whenever, and you can get tickets online. Also, the same place you can register for skating, and that is MWVSC for Mount Washington Valley Skating Club.org. So MWVSC.org, or the UPS store has been involved with the skating club as well, and they've offered to sell the tickets there. We will have a few tickets available as well, though pre-sales are best. It's best to do that. We have a few members who have sponsorships available too. You can sponsor a whole for $100, so pretty reasonable for businesses to be involved, and you get tickets involved with that. So and recognition. So we appreciate any and all of that. All of that again is on our website, and there's also a way to reach out to us if you have questions with an email that's posted on our website.
Great, and I'm sure someone can figure out if they are doing the climb, they can kind of do them both. I'm sure that'll work out for
Yes,
everybody,
and that's the point. It goes till 2, or actually they have said that you can come in the next day.
Oh, nice.
So they will honor the tickets the next day.
Do I have to bring my whole set of clubs, or?
No.
Okay.
Mini golf.
It'll be a cool down after the hike.
That's right, absolutely.
Yeah.
So what else you want to tell? Now, you also, are you going to do the spring show this year? Are we going to aim for the spring show? Love the spring show.
Yeah,
our holiday show in early December has been an annual celebration that has really drawn a crowd. Last year we were not able to do it because of COVID, and we are hoping, and we have a date earmarked in early December for a holiday show, but it's still tentative, so not communicating it quite yet. But we would love to. Our skaters love to perform and be a part of our show, so we're really trying to
make that happen.
Yeah, that's what I said in the past. Just the excitement.
Oh yeah.
From all the participants on that show.
And we've had sponsorship from Community Celebrations. That has enabled it to be free. So if we are putting it on this year, we will probably need to do pre-registration to ensure that there's not overcrowding and all of that. And we may even take a look at, if we can, doing 2 shorter shows. Again, but we also have little ones involved. So that one will have to be discussed, but we certainly would need to make sure that if we do offer it, that there's no overcrowding going on.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. So the nice thing about skating is that it's all ages, all genders, just people going out and having a great time on the ice.
Yes, and one other thing, this year we have received several grants. We applied for some grants last year and were able to receive them, so we are offering scholarships for anybody that's listening that wants to skate and is thinking, I don't know how we're going to make that happen. You can reach out to the club and we can help you through scholarships in order to make that dream of getting on the ice come true.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
We know a lot of folks have had a hard time with COVID, and particularly too, if there's multiple kids in a family, it gets expensive to do all the things you want to do. The best way to reach out to us at this point would be to go to our website. There is a contact form on there and an email. So either you click on the contact form or use the email and say, please tell me about scholarships. I have so-and-so interested or whatever.
Great.
And we will get back to them. And yes, we Pequawket Foundation was one of the foundations, and that was specific for scholarships. So we appreciate their support.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for coming down today. You know, it's I know it's only September, but getting right into the skating world, because the ice was just put back, wasn't it? Just
About a month ago.
Yeah.
So I knew that. So I knew you probably weren't skating in the middle of the summer because there was no ice. So,
Yeah.
But that's great.
Yeah.
So, Allyn, Melody, thank you so much for coming
Thank
down
you.
to the Mount Washington Valley Skating Club. And don't forget to check out the website again, which is?
mwvsc.org.
See, that one's pretty easy.
I know.
Even I can remember that one. So. And thank you so much for coming
Thank
by. And
you.
I hope to see you soon. I hope to hear about the plans for the winter stuff. So we'll
Yeah.
keep our fingers crossed with that.
We will
Yes.
too.
And we'll be back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.